Hello everyone, my name is Oshin Sharma and you guys are watching PUBG Mobile Pro League right now, and as we are just moving forward with the matches and the finals are upon us, well, every team has to be in their own limelight. But while talking about the limelight, we have a team and player right with us from Skylight Gaming, so let's just have the conversation and ask them what are their strategies for the finals. So Leon, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
So when we talk about the finals, right, how are you planning to play the finals as compared to the Super Weekends?
We're going to be changing our strategy completely. We'll be focusing on not just getting the chicken dinner, but instead we're going to be trying to get as many points as we can in order to help us get the first spot in the standing like we did the last time. That will be a major change in our gameplay for sure.
So alongside this, I have a question. I mean, you guys have represented yourself in PMGC. Zeus was there, A1 Esports was there. What are the differences that you might see from those teams playing in PMGC versus PMPL?
The difference is definitely has to be the teams that we're playing against. I think we all know the competition that we had in PMGC was a lot higher compared to what we have in PMPL. And knowing that, Zeus has been absolutely destroying every team left and right. They've been taking advantage of all the flaws that we have in our region, and that's what we're also going to be focusing on as well, is trying to catch the flaws and focus on what we can do instead of what we need to.
Well, I gotta ask you this question as well. What is that one thing that you believe is your strong suit, and what is that one thing that you believe you gotta change it a bit?
I think our strongest suit is knowing what is the strategy to win. We know what we need to do. We've known it for the longest time. It's just that our weakest point is that knowing the fact that we know what we need to do, we try to do things that that we don't do usually, just because we try to be overconfident. I would say a little bit overconfident.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps us out of our game and just loses our morals. But other than that, as long as we play our game, we have little to no weaknesses.
Well, where does Skylight Gaming see them by the end of this tournament?
By the end of PMPL, we will see ourselves as the champion, back to back. That's the only goal that we have right now. We've always played the same way, is to win the tournament, and we'll keep doing that for the rest of it.
That's really nice. That's really nice. So, is there any message of wisdom to your fans, to your supporters, to all the people out there?
I would like to say this in Nepali, if you don't mind. सबैजनालाई म धेरै नै धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु, एन्ड तपाईहरुको सपोर्ट हाम्रो गेम नराम्रो हुँदा पनि सपोर्ट दिनुभएकोमा एकदमै खुसी छौं हामी, एन्ड हामी आफ्नो हार्डवर्कलाई कहिले पनि अन्डरएस्टिमेट गर्दैनौं, एन्ड वी विल गिभ आवर बेस्ट भन्छु हैन. प्लिज पेशेन्स बस्नु होला, एन्ड वी विल बिकम च्याम्पियन्स, द्याट्स फर श्योर.
Well, you guys have what it takes to be the champions back to back, and I believe in you guys when you say that. So all the best for all the future endeavors, and maybe next time I'm talking to you, you guys are holding the trophy twice. All the best. Hello everyone, my name is Oshin Sharma, and alongside me is PUBG Mobile Pro League finals that are going on right now. And just to know what is going on, we have Stalwart Flexes Crypto with us. So Crypto, welcome.
Thank you.
So how are you feeling the pressure out in the finals? That is my first question. What is the pressure of the finals for your team?
Right now, I don't feel pressure. Our team, we don't really feel that much pressure because we played PMCO, we played PMPC, some major tournaments, so we know how to handle pressure. But what we really lack in is some other items, I'd say, something else.
Talking about the things like your team is one of the most dominating teams from Pakistan region right now, as the stats say. So how did you manage?
I think a lot of hard work. This team is not here for long. It hasn't been for long. I think only 6 to 7 months since I've been in the team as well. So we did a lot of hard work, scrims, tournaments, everything, played it seriously, gave our best, and I think alhamdulillah, that's why we're here.
So talking about a thing, every team has a good, strong part and kind of a part that they need to focus on. Like it may be rotations, gunfights and all. What's your strong part and the second part that you need to focus on?
Our strong part is that we are very good in taking kills. every player, even the IGL, is very good in positioning himself to get the kills. That's why most of our games in Pakistan region have a lot of high kill games. 20, 21, 19. These are simple games. So the thing that we lack in, I think, is the last circles. After the 5th, 6th zone, it gets quite hard for us, the communication and stuff like this. This really shows us that we need to work on that, because mostly we die in those zones.
But you know, when we just look forward to every fight that has happened and that will happen, I mean obviously in the finals, so how are you gonna plan your days? Because sometimes a player has a good game and then has a bad game. So what are the team meeting discussions that go on?
Most of our team meeting discussions was that when the start of the PMPL, I was not playing very good. I couldn't get the kills. I was dying early. But obviously my team was there, my leader, my IGL, motivating me through the calls, telling me that you can do it, you're the best, you're this, you're that. And that really helped me, and alhamdulillah, even right now, I'm playing good, even in the last stages. So I think this will be there in the finals as well.
Well, that's really nice. So is there any message for your fans, for your supporters, for the community that you would want to give?
Yes, there is. I would like to say that thank you for supporting me. I was nothing a few months back, nothing, literally with 500 followers or something, and no one even knew me. But because of your support and you guys in the chats and in my DMs, I really appreciate this. Thank you. Keep supporting, and I'll keep on giving you what you want.
Well, I hope that the longer and the better it has been the support, it is showcasing onto the gameplay. So I just wish you guys all the best for all the future endeavors. I'll see you around. Hello everyone, my name is Oshin Sharma and you guys are watching PUBG Mobile Pro League, and well, we are in the finals and the competition is getting fierce and harsh. If the teams lose on one day or maybe one game, it just comes down to the points and everything. But well, right now we have FO Khan with us, a brilliant IGL from the region of Pakistan. And Khan, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very happy, very excited. I just cannot wait for the finals.
That's nice, and we'll talk about those two chicken dinners, right? I saw that, obviously we saw that live at that moment, and as soon as the chicken dinner happened of Miramar, you had that sigh of relief on your face. We all saw that. We were really happy after that, the moment that just happened. So what was going on through your mind the moment you got the chicken dinner? I want to know about that mental thing.
I mean, that game got really difficult at the end. I mean, I had a prayer before the game about this game I was just hoping for it to go good, and it was all going good until the end, and we just had to make it more interesting when our 2 of our teammates got finished. So it is a big sigh of relief, and of course when your prayers get accepted, it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the competition that lies ahead of you. I mean, if you talk about top 3 teams as per se, Zeus is there, the likes of DRS. So is there any strategy in F4 players' mind for the finals to defeat these teams?
I mean, for my team, we don't lack in mechanical skills. It's all about the mentality. It's all about the confidence, getting used to the meta, getting used to the players. I mean, for a team like Zeus, it came from PMGC. The confidence they have clearly shows them. My team is pretty much new to the meta, but I think we're adapting really well at the end of the Super Leagues.
So let's go back to that Miramar match. Only when one grenade from your teammate side, it just took down 2 players of Zeus and you guys just rushed in. Like, what was the call in that moment? Because you knew obviously it's every team around you, it's going to be a tough fight. So what was going on in your mind at that moment?
I before the match, I just told my team to play their natural play style. I mean, naturally we are a very aggressive team. So whenever we got the opening, we tried to make full use of it. And in that match, when we saw that he got 2 knocks from the same grenade, I mean, that was the call for us to just push in. We don't really care whichever team is against us.
All right. So if you talk about the finals, like, what's the goal? What's the goal in the mind of the players of F4?
I mean, getting to top 3 is our top goal. Because if we perform good in these finals, it gives us the main motivation and the right mentality to go into the regional finals for PMGC especially. I mean, at the end of the day, our main goal is PMGC.
That's nice. That's actually really nice. But with that, I would just say all the best to you and obviously your teammates, and maybe we'll see you dominate out there in top 3 just as you wished and hoped. And all the best for all the future endeavors. Hello everyone, my name is Oshin Sharma and you guys are watching PUBG Mobile Pro League right now. And well, as we have been just looking forward to the games, we have been talking to the players as well to know about their strategies, to know what they are doing good and bad, maybe ugly and crazy as well. But right now we have Venom Legends out here. I just want to call out the whole team because they have been poisonous. Let's talk about this. But let's see how the finals are going to be out there for these people. So first of all, my question to you. It's going to be like this. So many times in Super Weekend, the final Super Weekend specifically, we saw you guys ending on the 2nd position. What went wrong?
We did good until the very last moment of those matches on which we got 2nd position, but it just didn't work out in the very end of the matches. We're still working on that and we will not miss those chances in the finals.
We're talking about your team, right? You guys are filled with incredible players, including you yourself. But the thing that comes down in all of this conversation is, how are you planning to move on to the finals in the competition? Because finals, it's just a 4 days affair.
So in the finals, we're planning to do the same as we did in the league play, but we were a bit off in the first Super Weekend. But then once we grasped the whole situation of how to play, then we did good in the 2nd week. So in the finals, we are planning to go all out and be aggressive, be venomous, and yeah, let's hope for the best.
Well, that's really nice. But so for some teams, their rotations is their strong part, but gunfights is their weak part. For the other teams, gunfights is their strong part, rotation is their weak part. Some teams, coordination. Which is your strong suit and which is one suit that you need to improve?
I think our strong part is pushing the other enemies, being aggressive on them. But one thing I personally think we need to improve as a team is holding compounds. We are bad at that.
Right, so you are saying that being aggressive is a really good thing, but defending an area that obviously it will be out there for sure in the finals. But talking about the teams of finals, right? We have the 16 teams. Zeus, DRS, those names are also out there. They were topping the tables. So what are you planning to change this?
So to change this thing, we need to face them, and we need to be in a fight with them and win those fights against them. So we're not planning to step back from any fights against them. I think if we take the fights with them and can defeat them, then this will change.
That's true. But once again, if we just rule out the conversation onto one thing, and that is going to be, is there any pressure for the finals?
Yeah, so there's a bit pressure, obviously, because this is PMPL finals. But it's okay for us. I'm very confident on my team. So yeah, it's all right. Let's see.
Well, I just wish you guys all the best for all the future endeavors out there. And with that, I'll just wish you all the best for the finals as well. So see you around.
Every day is a fight. Every moment is a race against the best. Beat the clock. Be on top of your abilities before the rest. Every face-off will be bigger than the last one. Every knock will count. Time will stand still in the wake of the storm. And that's why the sun never sets on this battleground. This is where champions will gather to etch their names on the highway to glory. Welcome to the Colosseum. Welcome to PUBG Mobile Pro League Season 3.